Hi, I am Nick D. Clements, and thank you. Thank you for 50 subscribers. 51 at the moment. I know milestone videos are a dime a dozen, and I kind of thought like if I was to ever actually do one, I'd do it for just some random number like 12 or 41 or 100. I don't want to think about 100, but 50 came and it felt significant. And I wanted to say thank you. I started this thing as a way to better myself, to use the skills that I have and to develop the ones that I don't. And the fact that you can find entertainment and value in watching me do that is fantastic. It's wonderful, and thank you. Everyone that came from Tumblr, everyone that Peter Brown sent my way, just everyone, anyone that's subscribed, anyone that's watched, it's awesome. Just thank you. I'm genuinely thrilled to have you as a part of this. But I don't just want this to just be me just saying thank you over and over again. So I do want to give you a quick peek at the video that I'm finishing up for next week. Hi, I am Nick D. Clements, and this Saturday, the TARDIS and I are headed to a Renaissance festival. But unfortunately because I have to do it, fortunately because it'll get done, all that means right now is that all this has got to go. Compliments of the bottle tube. So hopefully some of you will find interest in that, and I'll try and make it entertaining and keep it on the shorter side. I'm still blown away how many people have watched the Secret Sam video, especially given its length. I know it could have been shorter. I mean, I made the 2-minute version and that got the gist across, but I feel the details are kind of the point. But I did feel like the overall pacing was decent, and apparently you guys agree. So And the other thing I thought I'd do, not that anyone's really asking, but I figured I'd take a few minutes and give you the backstory on the background. It's actually a photo that I took back in 2009. I was hanging out with my buddy Josh. He was much more serious about photography at the time than I was. I think he had a Canon Mark I, and he was practicing macro photography. All I had was this little Canon PowerShot. Not this exact one. I think the exact one that I had was stolen. But I actually really liked this camera. It took some pretty decent pictures, and I really enjoyed the shape. I enjoyed the way it worked. So when I lost the one I had, I got a replacement one. I don't use it much anymore, but I just love how boxy and square it is. I just think it's a really great, cool design. But it does take some pretty decent macro shots. So we were just in his garage, and I was just taking pictures of random stuff lying around, trying to get as close to it as I could. And one of those pictures included a picture of a light bulb. So it was originally white. This is a negative of the image. And I don't think I have the original picture before I did the lighting adjustments. I don't think it looked that white in camera, but it might have. But I thought it came out really cool. So it's always just been kind of kicking around. And when it came time to think about, what I wanted here, eventually just kind of looked at that picture and thought that'd probably work. As I'm sure you've noticed, I enjoy the color black and occasional gray, because I'm Batman. But also just the giant light bulb, especially, kind of behind my head, just ideas and thought. It seemed to just fit perfectly, and I think it's working really well. So anyway, that's where that came from and what that's all about. So again, just thank you for 51 subscribers. If you're all gone next week, I will still be just as thankful that you were here for the time you were. It just means so much that you've subscribed in the first place, and it just makes doing this so much more rewarding. So my sincere thank you for watching. Once again, I am Nick D. Clements. If you're wondering, Nick is short for Nicholas, and the D stands for Dale. Anyway, I'm off to make something else.